Shygone, and people always ask me how do I do what I do, and I try to explain it, and no one really ever understands. When I tell them I have this box with buttons and sequence beats with it, no one really can visualize what it is I'm talking about. So here's the inside scoop on what I do. Everything starts right here. This is an MPC 2000 XL. It's my sampler, sequencer. It's pretty popular. A lot of people use it. It has the different buttons. It doesn't come with any sounds in it at all. I sample everything myself. And 75% of the sounds that I get, that I sample, come off of records. So, I have, this is my basic record collection right here. I still got records down there, records here, records behind me, sitting all over the place. But I try to keep it as trimline as possible. As soon as I'm done with the record, I usually take it back to the ARC or to a record store or something, let someone else get something out of it. And the other 25% of the samples I get come from things like this, little sound modules. It's like just a little box that already has sounds in it. So I'll sample like little bass sounds, little synth sounds, percussion sounds like claps and congos and stuff. And outside of those little boxes, I'll even play instruments myself. I'll pick up an instrument, I don't care, put a microphone on it and sample myself playing something and be able to work it in there. And, got the microphone for when people want to come over and rap and do the thing, it's cool. Got the mixing board, the computer, that's all for editing. And I got Macy here, she keeps me company. she's been here all along, huh girl? Yeah. So anyways, if you guys want to have a good idea of what I do, I sampled all these different sounds right here, and they just sound like completely random sounds when you hear them. So I have like right here, I sampled this. It's like a keyboard line. And I think these are guitar tones right here. I think it's a reverse cymbal. Got the crash cymbal. Got my bass line right here. And my drums right here. I always sample drums off of records. That's mandatory. Gotta get drums off of records because they just hit harder than anything you're gonna find out of a keyboard or something. So, if you look at it, it's just a grid with sounds. Nothing fancy about it. But with the sequencer on here, I'm not going to get into that, that'll just bore everybody. But I'm able to align all these different sounds in a way that, I think is cool and hopefully someone can rap over or something. So I'll just take all these different sounds and create something like this. Once I get something like this going that I like, I like the feel of that. It's kind of groovy, I like that. So I'll come over here and just like start scratching to it, try to get some kind of vibe going to it, or rap to myself in my head, or do something, just to try to get a vibe with the beat. So that's that beat. That beat was just compiled from all those different sound clips you heard. Now I'll switch it up. And another thing I'll do, instead of just sampling different individual sounds, is I'll take a loop from like an old soul record or something, you know, and just build a track around that, which is what I did here. This particular beat was built off of a loop from a Diana Ross record, and the different sounds are all taken from one song off of a record, which is totally different than the last beat you heard, because those were different sound pieces I picked from all over the place. This particular one came off of one song, every single sound you hear. So I grabbed, this is the main sample. And I built the whole track around that pretty much. I just sampled little vocal snippets to add over the top. And then of course, you know, I got my drums. And that's pretty much it. It's actually a real simple track. And then, you know, just like I take those different elements and I'll build it into this. So that's pretty much it. That's what I do. I hope that helps clarify some questions. And thanks for taking the time to check this out. Hope you liked it. Check out Shygone.com. Shygone. Shygone.com. Thanks. Peace.